Pay the $15 to cross the Verrazano and go to Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's where Joe Mauceri joins us. And Joe, oh, okay, you're getting some of the cars out, looks like.
Made some progress.
Yeah. Oh, not me. I'm but a small part of this major dig out here. I'm actually just across from Staten Island, which I can see now. This morning it was completely cloudy. We could not see across the water here on the bay, the Staten Island ferry running at this hour. But yeah, I'm in the crosswalk here along Shore Road in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, where my buddy Ralph got his car dug out. He said it was a lot easier than last time when he was out here. And fortunately for him, he's parked on the left side. New Yorkers know there's a difference between the left side of the street and the right side of the street when you're on a one-way street, and those plows come up and down and plow you back in after you do the hard work of digging out your car. And as you look down this block here, on our last hit, the block was pretty much blacktop. But with people coming out now, digging out their cars, they're throwing it all back in the middle of the street. And at this point, some people are just running out of room with places to put it. And that's when you call in the guys that we spoke to earlier, a group of friends who were out here shoveling. They started a group called Bay Ridge Shovelers, and they're going around, they're taking requests. They said they're going to be out here till 1 o'clock in the morning. We caught them down the block here, shoveling out one of the people who live in the neighborhood. But everybody wants to talk about the shoveling work that exists. Nobody wants to talk about the sledding work that goes on. Over at the parks today, this snow was so loosely packed that the early sledders weren't going anywhere. And we spoke to a kid who was the first one on the hill at Owl's Head Park. That is one of the most popular sledding destinations here in Bay Ridge. Listen to what he had to say out there.
Good. We slid down. We definitely fell 8 times.
You guys paved the way for the other sledders, though, today. That's hard work. You know, some people are out here shoveling, but people don't get enough credit for being the first ones out on the mountain. Did anybody pat you on the back and say thank you for paving the way?
No.
Now, how do you feel that you don't have school today?
Wonderful.
This is old-fashioned. When I was a kid, we didn't have school, and we didn't have to do remote learning either.
Yeah, today wasn't remote learning because it was a big snow day, and that's why they said go sledding, go make an igloo. We also made like a little igloo, but our heads couldn't fit through.
I love it. So you're following directions.
Yes.
Good job. Enjoy the day. I think hot cocoa is probably also something you need to do today.
Thank you.
Yeah, some unfortunate news for that 4th grader and the rest of the New York City public school children. Mayor Mamdani said schools are back in session in person tomorrow. The first full snow day since 2019. I hope the kids got out and enjoyed it. Still a little bit of daylight here if you want to take one last run down those sledding hills in your community. In the meantime, the adults, I suggest digging out now because the snow on the bottom, it's pretty heavy right now. On top, though, you can get it out pretty easily, and I don't think it's going to get easier overnight. As Chris Camino keeps saying, it's going to be very cold. We could see a little bit of a freeze. So get it while you can. I'll be out in the neighborhood if you need a hand. I'm surprised at how many people are turning down my offer for free shoveling help here. I think they're all a little skeptical that I'm going to ask for a couple bucks at the end, but I promise I'm out here just doing good deeds.